Mic check. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Abel Jets Virtual Group live stream. I am your host, as always, Racing Falcon, founder and CEO of Abel Jets Virtual Group. First things first, I would like to apologize for the delay of the start of the live stream. We were scheduled to start a stream at about 1200 Zulu, but unfortunately, sorry, I'm trying to drink something here. But unfortunately, SteamApp Pro of Windwing, the application that is used to connect my hardware peripherals, such as the autopilot panel, the MCP, and the flight management computer, the FMC, decides to not quit, but half start, should I say. It only runs the application, but the SIM Connect bridges that connects the application, and the simulator somehow just doesn't start. And this only happens once after I updated the SteamApp Pro software into the latest version earlier before the stream. So yeah, this might be something related, some bugs related with the update. I'll try to reinstall the SteamApp Pro application after the stream, because hopefully it will work once. It will work for our next stream on Sunday, where we'll be taking the magnificent PMDG 777 300ER back to the skies on a transatlantic journey. Alright, first things first, before we start this evening's live stream, folks, or this morning's live stream according to the simulator time, I hope that you are doing well wherever you are watching this live stream from around the world. It's currently 7 PM in the country we are currently living. Yeah, it's been a rather uneventful day for me, but yeah, quite a tiring one, so I suppose fatigue will be one of our primary threats for the briefings of this live stream. In this particular occasion, ladies and gentlemen, we will be taking the PMDG 737-800 back into the skies after some times. Flying the Zulu Lima Alpha Juliet Victor, which operates for Abel Jets MCC, where the MCC part itself stands for Medium Cost Carrier, the mainline subsidiary company of Abel Jets Virtual Group. She also bears the nose name of Jean Batten, as you can see on the nose section of the aircraft. Very reliable aircraft, the PMDG 737NG series, that is. In this evening's live stream, ladies and gentlemen, we will be connecting the Hawaiian Archipelago, the island chains that is very familiar to those of you who perhaps once played Flight Simulator, because historically Abel Jets Virtual Group started operations in 2013 out of Honolulu, not Mandiola and Linbury in the central Mediterranean islands. It was, let's say, one of the most popular maps in the Hawaii flight communities, considering that, one, it is a stock map, two, there are many enhancements to the stock map, to the stock Hawaii map, which has been used from year to year for numerous occasions, from say civilian-related flights such as the one that we are doing right now, even up to military and air combat purposes that we had back in the days. So we'll be departing out of Honolulu, the largest city in the island chain, out of its Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. We'll be heading towards the southeast, firstly stopping at Kona. At its, I can't really remember the name of the airport there, folks. I apologize, I'll have to look it up again. It's, please bear with me for a moment. It's called Ellison Onizuka International Airport at Kona, on the island, on the main island of Hawaii itself. Because we are currently sitting on the island of Oahu, if I'm not mistaken. where Honolulu sits at. We'll be doing a quick turnaround at Kona before then proceeding to head west towards Lihue, or is it Lihue or Lihue? I don't really know. My apologies if there are any Hawaiian viewers or Hawaiian natives who are watching this live stream. My apologies if I did butcher the pronunciation of the name places. We'll be heading towards Lihue, which is situated on the westernmost part of the main Hawaiian Islands. As you can see, but on our left-hand side there, ladies and gentlemen, there is already another Abel Jets Virtual Group aircraft, which is flown by yours truly, the corporate president of Abel Jets Virtual Group, Captain Thomas Cook 221, and flying the Latin VFR A321neo, if I'm not mistaken. You know, that's the only A321 neo we have in MSFS 2020, if I'm not wrong. Alright folks, enough with me rambling. I hope you will be enjoying our stream this morning and our journeys through the Hawaiian Archipelago. Without further ado, let's head into the flight deck of Zulu Lima Alpha Juliet Victor, which is actually a New Zealand registered aircraft this is, and set it up for our journey. Alright, because this is MSFS 2020, we do not have that, you know, walk around feature that is native to MSFS. That is native to MSFS 2024. As usual, I've done nothing besides turning on the electrics and aligning the IRS. And that goes Thomas on our left hand side. We are connected to a GPU currently. Just try to turn off the notifications for my WhatsApp for a bit. Okay. We are as we are flying the United States, we will be using inches of mercury as the unit for our altimeter settings instead of hectopascals or millibars. Okay, comms as usual folks, in case that you want to join us in this evening script light, we'll be opening a company frequency at 123.210 MHz. You chat along. Okay, hopefully it's active now. It appears to be. Company calling on 123.210 MHz. Hopefully Thomas is already there. First things first, we'll set up our flight plan for this evening, because I haven't done so. Yeah, I heard the static. Last station calling static only. Our call sign this morning, ladies and gentlemen, will be Abel 1711 for our first leg. Out from Honolulu to Kona. Hear you 555 cap. Raden Muhammad Hikman Aska Antono. Good evening, Mr. Stellar Inertial. Hope you're enjoying this live stream so far. New Zealand mentioned. Rah. Might want to do a haka dance now. Hope you enjoy the stream, sir. Thank you so much for stopping by. Papa Hotel Kilo Oscar, that is our destination, our first destination rather. Okay, block time's about 1 hour and 5 minutes. That's what.
Company calling.
Here you 5x5 cap. Fire up Navigraph.
PSX ku kenapa you are too late for your scheduled departure ya?
Timemu kayaknya dia di depan real time pak, soalnya biasanya gitu sih. Diundurin aja waktunya. Simulated time-nya.
Okay.
Alright. There we go. And Navigraph is up and running. SimBrief is saying that we'll be taking runway 04 left. No, is it the short one? Can't be.
Bener.
Pak Tom, bisa dicekin dong runway yang aktif apa? Masa 04 left? 04 left pendek gak sih?
Di aku dapatnya 04 right.
Lah kok random ya? Alright, let's just check flight radar 24 to get accurate results, should I say. Because runway 04 left is actually one of the shorter runways at Honolulu. When we were flying in Wise Flight Simulator, it was rarely used. Okay. Oh, perhaps because this is currently midnight in Hawaii. Past midnight, rather. So, oh, folks, I've just seen this. According to the latest satellite imagery, it's currently indicating that the longer runway, what was it called? 08 left is currently out of action. It's currently being renovated or something. Common traffic runway 08 left ternyata lagi renovasi, Pak.
That's why.
Yeah, there are some renovations and construction works around the runway by the looks of it. The earlier flight yeah, perhaps runway 04 right will be our departure runway by the looks of it. It's more okay, this is now a bit strange. Some traffic are taking the reef runway that is originally designed to accommodate space shuttles. Let's see, 04 right, sorry, 08 left, that is. The latest Hawaiian Airlines aircraft that took off. Okay, everyone's using 08 right by the looks of it. Company traffic, kalau lihat dari flight radar 24 yang aktif itu runway 08 right, yang reef runway, Pak.
left active. Confirm.
Negatif 08 right, Pak, yang runway-nya di laut.
Jauh ya.
Iya, real life traffic pada ambil sana semua sih. Should be quite a long taxi by looks of it, folks.
Kita pakai 4R boleh nggak sih? Bisa kan?
Bisa, cuma pendek aja Pak runway-nya, Pak.
Bisa lah.
Ya silakan, aku mau ambil reef runway sih.
Nggak apa-apa, Anda streaming.
Okay. Taxi fuel. And I'll just bring some 15 minutes of additional fuel, and let's generate a flight plan for us this morning. block fuel is going to be about 6 tons. Let's see if we load up the aircraft all the way up. 160 passengers, just the maximum amount of maximum number of passengers that we can carry. Yeah, should be good. Generate flight plan. 08 right will be our departure runway. Yap, boleh dicek di flight radar arrival runway. Apakah 17 juga di PHKO?
Di flight radar PHKO runway 17.
Okay. Well, initial climb is just about to level 190, that is. Very, very low cruising altitude, that is.
Flight radar ya?
Let's synchronize flight plan here. There we go. Let's fire up state tensions as well. Import that into VATSIM, the flight plan that is. Go. Flight 3 departure looks to be a radar vectors departure, that is. Wow. It's interesting. Yeah, vectors to parlay, that is. Okay, fair enough. Company traffic cruising altitude apakah juga cuma 19.000 kaki?
Di saya dapat 15.000.
Even lower. Folks, the cruising altitude, by the looks of it, is very, very low for us. Just at about 19,000 feet, that is. Flight level 190. Very low. Okay. To file the file plan into VATSIM, that is. I would say ATC is currently online. We'll check the CTAF for Honolulu. CTAF frequency is at 118.1. Company traffic, CTAF frequency Honolulu 118.1 MHz. Walking is 1423. CTAF 118.1. Go. Okay, let's do the overhead checks. Go ahead, company.
Flight terakhir ke Kona itu landing di runway 35. Tapi itu kayak 4 jam yang lalu dah.
Ya wes, nanti kita lihat aja kondisi di situ. Windsnya favoring mana Pak? 17 or 35?
Apa namanya navigraph?
Anginnya favoring 17 atau 35 Pak? Stick shaker test.
17 sih. Never mind 35.
Waduh, ya udah nanti mungkin kita ganti routing ya. Exit lights on. And power. Offer a PAP momentarily. Window heat scan. Come on. Feature nav on normal. Nav transfer display switches normal. Also. Cruising altitude level 190. That is. Airport elevation at destination 45 feet. Pak, kalau kata navigatorku kenapa runway 17 dah dia yang dapat headwind?
Enggak 35. Tadi aku bilang 35. Tadi aku betulin kata-kata.
Oke. Wih, runway 17 lagi ada lagi ada reparasi Pak. Jadi runway-nya diperpendek cuma 2100 meter yang aktif. Bisa.
Nggak tahu.
Bahaya. Okay, 50 feet, that is set. Good. Mobile lights can come on, position lights on, parking brake set. Engine fire test. Alt lights check. Fuel well fire.
Ini di Kona semua arrivalnya tuh lewat atas bandara ya?
Waduh, aku belum cek sih Pak. Extinguishers.
Oke, terlihatnya seperti lewat di atas bandara semua, overhead bandara semua.
Atau mungkin di direct ATC kali ya kalau real life.
Bisa jadi.
Good on the engine fire test. Sorry, the cargo fire test. Transponder set. Test transponder. Quick set to IVAO.
TCAS test pass.
Effect. Light test. The kids button, that is, we call it. Because it lights up all of the lights within the flight deck. So that, you know, kids visiting the flight deck can get a really, say, interested, shall I say.
Confirm KNS dong? KNS altimeter.
Standby. Kalau kata navigraph, altimeter 3003.
3003 for Abel, blah.
Correct. DPW test.
Glide slope.
And let's
Pull
welcome our cabin crew members for
Wind shear.
this evening's flight. Sorry, this morning's flight, that is.
Pull up.
Eric and her crewmates as usual.
Airspeed low.
Hi Erika, welcome on board this morning's flight from Honolulu to Kona. I hope that you are doing well with your crewmates. Looking forward for a smooth journey this morning at about an hour and a half of block time. If there is anything that goes out of the ordinary, please do let me know. And I think we'll be ready to start the boarding process momentarily. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Faza Abel. I'm doing well, and so are my crewmates. We're ready to start the boarding process. When you are.
Alright, let's stop playing the route, shall we? Unfortunately, my PFP3N is not currently working. confirm that the aircraft is indeed reading kilograms. Although we should be living in the areas where pounds are more prevalent, shall I say. Select route. Reminds me of someone who flew an Abel Jets aircraft several days ago, complaining to me for hours, said that the actual fuel that he uplifts is twice the weight of the dispatched fuel, that is. I wonder who that was. Flight plan. Oh, goodness me. It's so laggy. And all of a sudden, what's this?
Bagus ya, gibain ya.
Bahaya. Pak, deket kita ada yang spawn kah? Kok tiba-tiba aku nge-lag parah ya?
Ya aku normal.
It's cute. Why is it suddenly so laggy? That is strange. Oh lord. GPU is at 97% just several seconds ago, that is. Very strange. Oh goodness me. Why is it suddenly so laggy? See? What's up with the aircraft here? It's GPU taking all the load, that is. Perhaps close naviggraph? No, that doesn't solve anything. Yeah, that is so strange. Do I have power to my laptop? Yes, I do. Why is it suddenly so laggy? Just delete all of this. Fingers crossed. Oh lord, what's happening here? There is definitely something going with the optimization, perhaps from the airport also. It only happens once we uplick the flight plan, that is. Goodness me.
Ya cepat-cepat berangkat aja. Emang Honolulu kayak gini dok?
Enggak pak, ini tiba-tiba nge-lag parah sih. Tadi nggak nge-lag sama sekali soalnya.
Itu apa ya, kemarin yang pas aku A350 dari sini tuh nge-lag banget. Mungkin karena kuotanya kayaknya. Apa gimana ya?
Ini 5 FPS doang loh.
Kenapa itu? Clean Casey itu?
Ini 5 FPS doang anjir.
Ya Casey-nya kamu gituin, apa namanya? Yang data terus Casey itu yang pernah kamu ajarin.
Holy gosh. Oh, it's clear. It's off already. Ajaib. Alright, we are back.
Kenapa?
Tiba-tiba langsung hilang. Here we are back, folks. Alternates, Kaleola and Hilo. Papa Hotel. Juliet. Romeo. And Papa Hotel. Thank you, Oscar Hilo, that is. Departure runway 08 right, wasn't it? Yeah, 08 right, Palai 3. Transitions, Lenny. Execute. Perf init, uplink that. Whilst we are doing that, let's do the MCP here. Initial climb. Let's just do our final cruising altitude for this evading level 190, that is. Upplane flight plan. Execute. Level 190. Runway heading is gonna be 079. Oops. Start boarding, shall we? That is that. VOR frequency Honolulu 114-78. In that one as well. Go. There we go. Looks good. Boarding is currently being started there, as you can see. And Thomas is ready for push and start by the looks of it. Tiba-tiba ganti bahasa. Iya Pak Ikman. Kita harus bisa bilingual, Pak. No please. Negative. Sorry. And one limit, so I'll consult the EFB. Port from OFB, runway 08 right, that is. Import from aircraft. Flaps 5. Winds are calm. Take off to an ADP required, if I'm not mistaken. Take off to 33 degrees Celsius. Off to your rate, there we go. Flaps 5 please. 145. Okay, that is set. Fire up the APU, shall we? Starting the APU. Alright, pre-flight checks, oxygens. Tested 100%. Navigation, transfer, display switches, normal, auto, window heats on, pressurization mode selector Also, flight instruments heading 351, all TBJs 3003, parking brake set, engine start, levers cuts off. Pre-flight checklist is complete. Tammy. Alice 17 sets. Traffic on both. Check it set. APU's up and running on the bus. AP plates can come on. Packs 1 and 2 can come on. We have the packs running. Disconnect the GPU now. Release ground power. We'll just wait for the boarding to commence. Sorry, to complete, and thank you. Thomas already pushing back in the background. Pak Tom, BTW transmisimu nggak kedengaran di CTAF-nya Pak, 118.1 frekuensinya.
Oh alah ya. Udah ngomong tadi aku.
Siap. Kalau di Amerika, Unicom-nya baru kalau di atas level 100 Pak, di atas 10.000 kaki.
Dapat tadi 118.
1181 Pak, 118.1. About half an hour into the stream now, ladies and gentlemen. On the bus we are self-sustaining. Baggage process is still on progress. Route data will do the win request as well. Okay. Uplink is complete. Forecast uplink. Do that also. Okay, looks good. ISA deviation 50 degrees centigrade. Because it's behind the tropicals. Kayak 6 arrival, isn't it? Planning and execute. Fortunately, folks, my microphone seems to be disintegrating as we are going now.
Honolulu People 554 testing from 04 right via Delta, Charlie and runway 4 right for departure. Honolulu City.
I need to go to the just need to check on my microphone there. It's starting to disintegrate by the looks of it. Is boarding complete? Boarding's completed. Let's put in the V switch now. There we go. Assuming that we have received our final load sheet. Departure briefing, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be pushing back from stand number Charlie 5, facing towards the east, expecting runway 08 right for departure. Taxi routing will be through Alpha, crossing the crossing into Juliet, crossing runway 08 left to the hotspot into Juliet, then conducting a full left departure out of runway 08 right. Our departure will be taking our deep Palais 3 sit. After airport will be climbing initially to 2,500 feet actually. 2,500 feet, but you know, not less than. I mean, 2,500 feet heading towards the south. As you can see, then we'll vector ourselves into waypoint Palais. The MSA around the Honolulu VOR is 4,400 feet on the western side. Sorry, eastern side, and 5,300 feet on the western side. On 4,000 feet on the southwest side, as you can see there. Take up obstacles, as you can see, requires us to have a climb rate of at least 425 feet per minute per nautical mile, sorry. For runway 08 right, that'll be 296 feet per nautical mile to 500 feet. Initial climb for 08 right must complete right turn to assigned heading within 2 nautical miles of runway departure across Charlie Kilo Hotel. Radial 240 at or above 2,500 feet. So we'll put that into the FMC, Charlie Kilo Hotel, radial 240. Strings versus the Honolulu situational awareness rings, and the Charlie Kilo Hotel VOR. On the radial of 240. Hopefully it's there already. There we go. Primary threats for our departure. Sorry, maintain 5,000. Then on transition, expect clearance to in right altitude on line VOR. Yeah, our initial climb will be to 5,000 feet, that is. Not level 1 and a 0. Primary threats for this morning will be pilot complacency, unfamiliarity with the region, as well as pilot fatigue. In case that we have engine failure, loss of control or wind shear before we will cancel the takeoff, vacate as soon as possible, stow the flaps, and do the after landing procedure. In case that those things happen after V1, we'll continue to take off, fly towards the south, heading 180. That is into the MSA of 4,400 feet. Then we'll plan to return back to Honolulu because hold on a minute. Yeah, we'll plan to return back to Honolulu immediately, considering that we are still beneath our maximum landing weight. Expecting runway 08 right for arrival as well. Is that any of those? Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns, Cynthia? No? That should complete the departure briefing then. Static by to the before start procedure now. Fuel pumps can come on. Electric hydraulic pumps can come on as well. Parking brakes already set. Ignition set. Anti-collision lights on. Push and start. Set fuel use. It's shocks. Cabin crew, arm doors and slides, please. For start checklist, flight deck doors closed and locked. Fuel, 6.2 kilograms. Pumps on. Passenger signs on.
Okay, Captain.
Windows locked. MCP 145. Heading 079. Altitude 5,000. Set takeoff speeds. 138, 138, 145. CD pre-flight completed. Rudder and aileron trims 3 and 0. Takeoff trim 5.19 degrees. We'll set that now because it's too late.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Set. Taxi and takeoff briefing completed. Anti-collision lights on before start checklist is complete. Switch to CTAF now. Honolulu traffic, Abel 1, correction, Abel 1711, pushing back from gate Charlie 5 facing to the west, expecting runway 08 right for departure. Honolulu traffic. West.
Release parking brakes, please.
ET. Pause the music for departure.
Commencing push.
For push and start, sorry.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Start at will, she said. Starting engines number 2, then on in sequence, starting engine number 2.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Welcome everyone on board on behalf of Abel Jets. We are departing from Honolulu and flying to Puna. Our captain for this flight is Plaza Abel, and our first officer is Cynthia Schmidt. Joining me in the cabin today are my fellow crew members, Alex, Jamie, and Taylor. We expect our flight time to be approximately 35 minutes. Now, for your safety, please ensure your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. In case of an emergency evacuation, please leave your luggage on board. The emergency exits on this Boeing 738 are located at the front, over the wings, and at the rear of the aircraft.
Number 2,
To reach
stabilized.
these exits,
Starfield out.
simply follow
Starfield
the
cards off,
illuminated
starting at number 1.
signs. We will be coming around shortly with refreshments, and after the meal service, I will be selling items from the Abel Jet shop. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
There she goes. I'll play the official Abel Jets Virtual Group safety briefing video as always now, ladies and gentlemen.
Please set parking brake.
Brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for
100%
good
to
engine
fuel flow.
start.
After the have a good engine start, you may disconnect now.
Hello everyone, I'm Freezing Falcon from Abel Jets Group. Welcome on board one of our aircraft that is part of our 3,000 airplane strong fleet. We're glad to be your airline for your flight today. Before we take off, please watch the safety briefing video that will be provided by our cabin crew. Enjoy.
Number 1, stabilized.
In 2013, when we made this airline, we concluded that safety is our highest priority. All aircraft already equipped with safety devices such as seatbelt, oxygen mask, and life vest. In accordance with the International Civil Aviation Organization, seatbelts shall be used when in flight. So whenever the seatbelt sign is lit,
Is clear.
please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp through the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. You can undo your seatbelt by pressing
Let's
the
just
button.
check. Ready. Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. For this. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Flight control check complete. Before taxi checklist generator is on. Okay, so you'll receive on the right hand side. Thank you very much for the service. Upgrade 1. Alright, continuing the before taxi checklist generator is on. Probe feeds on. Isolation valve, auto engine start, switches on continuous, recall, that is, check auto brakes, RTO, engine start levers, idle detect, body controls check, ground equipment clear on the left, yeah, which is, yeah, that's nothing basically, clear on the right as well. Before taxi checklist is completed, please see the parking brakes and get moving. Honolulu traffic, Abel 1711 now taxiing to runway 8 right via Zulu Alpha, crossing runway 08 left into Juliet for full length partial shot of runway 08 right,
in front of you,
Honolulu traffic.
or under the bed for first class passenger. To use the life jacket, simply take your life jacket, put it over your head, pass the
Thomas
strap
is already
around
able,
your
by
waist,
the looks of it.
clip at the front and tighten it. There's a red
Subterranean
tag
here.
and mouthpiece for inflation, and whistle to attract attention. Please inflate your life jacket after leaving the aircraft.
And we are moving now.
Whenever the aircraft loses the oxygen pressure, a mask will drop from above.
It's gonna be
Put it on
quite a
your
long
nose
taxi,
and
ladies and
tighten the
gentlemen.
strap. Oxygen will flow when you brake. Secure your mask first before assisting others. In 2020, we're the world leaders in aviation by number of aircraft by over 3,000 airframe divided into more than 10 child companies, including the Abel Pixel, Abel SAL, Abel Cosmos, Intercontinental, and many more. Also in 2020, we're the first to introduce the aviation our first Abel Jets living room,
Going into Alpha now.
Abel Premium Economy, Abel Business, Abel First Class, and Abel Suite.
Before we depart, please make sure all baggage is secured on the overhead cabin or under the seat in front of you, since we made safety is our priority. Smoking isn't allowed on any part of the aircraft. Please deboard the aircraft if you need to smoke. Your aircraft is equipped with a life raft in case of emergency water landing. Please take a moment to identify your nearest emergency exit. The cabin crew is pointing it out.
We are now nearing our departure time. Please switch your mobile devices into airplane mode now. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask them to our cabin
That gives the runway crossing in the distance.
Glad to help you out.
Unfortunately, the 737 is not certified for a single engine taxi out,
Have a very pleasant flight.
unlike the Airbus A320 that is. So we have to start both engines on a taxi out procedure. So just the one that we are doing.
Right turn at Juliet, the left turn on runway 4 left, and home short taxiway golf. Roger, runway 9 left, clear for takeoff.
Romeo Bravo, that is. It's our turn here. Crossing an active runway. Strobes. No one's on final according to VATSIM, that is. Honolulu traffic, Abel 1711 now crossing runway 08 left on Juliet, Honolulu. Play on the right. Air traffic inbound, play on the left. Am I still in company? No. I'm in CTAF. We good? Clear off the runway.
Calling company traffic. Calling company traffic.
Honolulu traffic, runway 08 left vacated, Honolulu. Go ahead, company.
Coba mau ngetes frekuensi.
Wala be? With the safety briefing video, folks.
Aku niatnya departure duluan biar buat AFK. Udah mau landing jauh.
Emang sempet AFK cuma sedekat itu.
Itu dia.
Yeah, it feels quite weird to fly the 737NG without my trusted PAP3 autopilot panel instrument and the PFP3, and fortunately both are currently inoperative since the latest CMAP Pro update. Crossing the reef runway now, you can see. Before takeoff checks, flaps 5, green light, stabilizer frame 5.1 to 9 units before takeoff checklist is complete. Cabin crew, take seats for departure, please.
Okay. Captain, cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Yeah, alright. Honolulu traffic, Abel 1711 now, lining up on runway 08, right 5 Juliet, Honolulu. Play on the right, play on the left. Pause the music for departure. Honolulu traffic, Abel 1711 departing out of runway 08 right, Panay 3 departure via the Lima November Yankee transition, Honolulu traffic. Start rolling. Stabilized. Take off thrust. Thrust set, dedications are normal. The knots crash check.
V1.
And rotate. Airborne. Faster for the kilometers coming up. Off we go, ladies and gentlemen, to Kona. Hitting select. $1,500 feet. Enough, please. Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1.
Copy traffic.
Flaps up, speed check, flaps up.
Di sini weathernya lumayan ini ya, agak cloudy.
Honolulu traffic, Abel 1711 airborne, passing 4,000 feet, climbing to level 1 and a 0. Final Panay 3 departure, Honolulu last call. Autopilot gauge. Command Alpha. Speed. After takeoff checks, engine bleeds. Both are on. Packs are auto. Letting gears up and off. Flaps up. No lives. After takeoff checklist is complete. Crossing the 240 radial of the Charlie Kilo Hotel VOR there. We'll now track direction Palai. level 190 will be our final cruising altitude. VNAV climb. Back direction PHLI. Execute. VNAV. Sorry, LNAV. LNAV armed. Off we go. Quite a steep climb, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? As you can see. Then off we go to Kona, ladies and gentlemen. It's just about 170 miles apart from Honolulu. An hour and a half into the stream already. And the sun is slowly starting to rise above the cloud layers, as you can see. $10,000 that is. Let's do the chores. And off we go to Kona. Put up the terrain here and the way to the radar here.
Udah di Wak.
Kamu yakin cruising altitude-mu cuma 15.000 feet, Pak? Udah TOD gitu?
Udah, ini GPS udah TOD, bro.
Perkara sulit. On the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, in case that you've joined us this evening, please don't forget to hit the like button on the live stream. It'll greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel and the community that is supporting it. And share your thoughts down beneath in the live chat and in the comments section as well. You can also share this live stream with your friends and colleagues in case you want to do so. On the other hand, if you haven't done so, folks, please also kindly subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for free. To my memory, we are only one subscriber short of our 200th subscriber, which will be a very massive milestone for this YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. So please help us to get at least one more subscriber to pass that 200 subscriber threshold. It will be, as I've said, something that is worth celebrating, I suppose. If you want to support us financially, folks, you can also head over to our Sushi Bus page at www.sushibus.com/abeljetsgroup, or alternatively, you can also scan the QR code that is provided on the left-hand side of the live stream. And any sort of financial donations will be much appreciated, even the smallest ones. Some perks of being a financial backer to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel includes your name, including your names will be listed on the running text beneath, and other perks that you can check for yourselves in our Sushibus page again at www.sushibus.com/Abel Jets Group, or alternatively through the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream. That's all for the PA for the first leg of this morning journey from Honolulu to Kona. I hope you are enjoying the live stream so far. We've just reached our cruising altitude, haven't we? This is a standard. Passing level 186 now, check 1, 2, 3. There we go, cruising altitude reached. Silly. Wah pak, udah sampai cruising altitude aja nih aku, cuma level 1 enter 0.
Ya aku bilang.
Tapi kenapa di brief dia bilang block time-nya 1 jam 5 menit ya?
Gak ngerti aku.
Atau mungkin dibuat pelan kali cruising speed-nya, jadinya lama.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached our cruising altitude on
Bisa jadi.
flight 1711. Flying from Honolulu to Kona, we will begin our snack and drink service shortly. And I must say, the Hawaiian barbecue chicken wraps and tropical fruit cups are quite popular today. After we finish the service, we will also have items from the Abel Jets shop available for you to browse. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Just stepping over the cloud layers now, ladies and gentlemen. You can see.
Bedanya trans level sama trans altitude apa? Aku lupa.
Trans level kalau buat arrival pak. Kalau trans alt buat departure.
Oke.
Back to Unicom. There we go. We are now approaching the island of Lanai, ladies and gentlemen. Dita frekuensinya si Kona 120.3. Contact below 10,000 feet.
Roger. Decimal 1 apa decimal 3 tadi?
Decimal 3. Kalau mau ngecek sita frekuensi bisa pak di vPilot, langsung ketik .sitaf pasti IVAO bandaranya.
Ah, oke, nice info.
What a beautiful looking aircraft, GG. Proudly sponsoring the sunset to paint scheme, that is. The current branding that we currently fly through our fleet.
Udah overhead bandaranya, bro.
Lah kok overhead bandara anjir? How can it be?
Di itunya Cok, di arrival-nya gitu, dia overhead bandara. Aku ngikut aja. Kalian melihat kondisi di bawah.
Oh, mau visual juga ya?
Iya. Tapi cloudy sih dari 10.000 kaki.
Bahaya. Kalau di Amerika kan mereka kesukaan pakai visual approach tuh, Pak. Walaupun bandaranya ada ILS ya.
Angkot emang. Enggak suka otomatis.
Take a look at those beautiful cloud layers, ladies and gentlemen. And this is on medium to low graphical settings, ladies and gentlemen, which is still really good, isn't it? Halfway through. See some volcanoes just shy of the cloud layers on our left hand side there. The Casatiodi already at about 40 nautical miles. That is insane. 112.1 is the VOR station. The ILS frequency will be 109.7.
Lumayan ada cloud tebal overhead bandara.
Thomas is reporting of low visibilities by the looks of it. So for safety precautions, we'll just take the ILS approach. 74. Wait, what? Yeah, 174 makes sense now. 74. Company radio check.
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you, Pak. Ayak. Tammy. Go there. Goodness me, we are high. $3,000. Alright, rifle briefing. Immediate rifle briefing, that is. Expecting runway 174 approach. Sorry for arrival. Minimums will be 249 feet. Plus 40 makes it 289 feet. local QH, local altimeter, that is Kona 29999 or 29999 29999. Yeah.
Tapi memang Hawaii itu cantik banget bro pas sunset bro.
Seperti sudah diramalkan di YS Slide. Taking the Kayak 6 rifle into runway 17, as you can see. Inbound to waypoint Tammy we will be joining the ILS approaching to runway 17. The MSA around the Kona VOI is 3,300 feet on the western side. Sorry. AFM descending 3,000 feet too high karena salah waypoint. 11,600 feet on the eastern side. Transition level 18. Sorry, level 180, standard across the USA. From Kayak, expect radar vectors for the approach. Expecting ILS, the ILS approaching to runway 17 due to the weather conditions. As you can see, overcast at 7,500 feet or less. Will be tracked direct from Tammy. The initial approach fixed status. Localizer frequency is 10.7. Final approach course 174 degrees. The platform altitude is at 1,500 feet. The MDA we've discussed about that, 289 feet. That is, which has already been added with 40 feet for the buffer altitude. We've also discussed the MSA around the Kona VOR. This approach will climb to 460 feet, then climbing right 10 to 5,000 feet outbound. The Kona VOR radial 297 to Andes, intercept 11.7 DME from Kona and hold, continue climb in, hold to 5,000 feet. DME required, ICOA DME 1 course, that is checked. Standard 3-degree glide slope all the way to touchdown. We've discussed about the MDA, and the RVR is going to be about a half mile. Circle to land is not authorized east of the runway. The runway is currently being shortened, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some construction works there, so the effective runway length is just about 2,100 meters. We are expecting to vacate via Alpha 5 then into the parking stands. Primary threats for this morning will be pilot complacency, unfamiliarity with the region, as well as pilot fatigue, that is, because I've just came home from work. Besides, if those of you have any questions, comments, or concerns in the no? That should complete the arrival briefing then. How high are we? Still about 1,220 feet too high. 3,000 feet, that is set. Cabin crew 10 minutes to landing. Kok pede banget ya flightnya ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our descent into Ellison, Onizuka Kona International Airport at Keyhole. The current temperature is 75 degrees Fahrenheit.
Itu runway pendek banget, Cok.
Precipitation.
Ku bilang dia kan lagi renovasi.
Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and
10,000.
your seat backs are in the upright position. Thank you for your attention.
Alright. Approach checklist, altimeter is 2,999 sets. Approach checklist is complete. Standing by for landing checklist status. SA rings, folks. Completely forgot about those. It's quite funny to type all of these without.
We are now in our final approach to Kona. Please turn off all electronic devices. And
Without
stow
my
them until we
PFE3M.
arrived at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away. Your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather in Kona is a pleasant 75 degrees Fahrenheit with no clouds. and no precipitation.
No clouds,
We
really.
will be landing shortly. And I would like to remind you that we currently do not have a gate assigned. Thank you for your cooperation. Crew, please check that everyone is seated and has fastened their seatbelts.
Really?
Captain, cabin is ready.
Roger, thank you, Erika. Almost there, folks. Thomas is currently conducting a circuit pattern.
Thank you, Captain.
Thomas Septian Eliezer Siahaan, dirimu landing runway 35 kah?
Lah kan aku bilang yang itu 35.
Lah tapi anginnya 17 loh. Jadinya gimana? Aku udah aku approach 17 ini.
Landing duluan, apa landing duluan ini?
Berarti overhead gitu?
Aku tadi overhead, tapi aku ini udah mau landing, udah on short final.
Berarti kamu prosedural gitu?
Iya.
Folks, the active runway is 35 according to Thomas. But as you can see, the winds are favoring 17. I don't know, man. Wait, ini runway berapa?
Sesuai keyakinan masing-masing.
Ya udahlah ya. What's the CTAP again there? 120.3. Set. Aku punten pakai WhatsApp ya.
Aman.
Runway 35 doesn't even have ILS, ladies and gentlemen. Switching to Unicom. There goes the island and the airport. Just please bear with me for a second, folks. Try to reset these back to high. There we go.
Aku pakai arnab tadi.
Oh, jadi approach. Oh, jadi pakai RNF biasa, terus tapi nanti dia nyambung ke runway 35 muter gitu dia. Makanya rapi banget ya.
Iya betul, dia ngasih sirkuit runway 35-nya. Combined traffic Abel 554, vacating runway 35, runway is vacated.
Localize is alive.
Runway is vacated for company traffic.
Approach mode engage. For lock. Arm the speed brakes. Surrender 4. Wide slopes arm. Lock captured. Kona traffic, Abel 1711 established on the localizer into runway 17 via 15 DME. Correction, 16 DME Kona traffic. That's one, please. So stand by. We'll use the DME instead of the situational awareness rings because the SA rings counts the or regional threshold of runway 17, which is currently under renovation. So there we go. Flaps. Sorry, 15 knots DME. Flaps 1, please. Check flaps 1. It's a bit cloudy down here by the looks of it, but judging from the water beneath, the wind speed should be low, shall I say. Flaps 1 set. Path, glide slopes alive. Alt acquire. Cabin crew seats for landing, please. Glide slope, single channel. Dual channel. Miss approach altitude set 5,000.
Okay, Captain. Increasing seats for landing.
No increasing seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now preparing for landing. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened. Your seat backs are in the upright position, and your tray tables are stowed. We will be landing shortly at Ellison, Onizuka, Kona International Airport. Thank you for your attention.
There goes the airport at the distance, you can see. Some crosswinds from the left. The winds are dead, are gone. Goes the runway, and that's Mauna Kea, if I'm not mistaken. One of the tallest peaks in the region, which is also an active volcano. There goes the runway, but remember, we will not be using the full length of the runway because it's currently under maintenance. 5 miles gears down, flaps 15 please. Letting checklist engine slash switches continue, speed brakes on, letting gears down, flaps 30 green light, letting checklist is complete. We are using the full runway length by the looks of it now, show it. Oh no, actually.
400.
Disconnecting autopilot F control.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Oh no, full runway length
50,
by the looks of it.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Down, speed brakes up. Reverse as normal. 60 knots. Auto brakes do some manual braking. Why do we have a left turning tendency here? Minus 221 feet per minute, ladies and gentlemen. Quite acceptable, that is. Let's try to find somewhere to vacate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport at Keyhole.
Powering
We
up the
kindly
view.
ask you to remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate. Thank you for flying with Abel Jets. In the name of Captain Faza Abel, First Officer Cynthia Schmidt, and the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant stay here in Kona. The local time is 8:33 a.m. If you have a connection, please note the following flights. Flight 1234 to Los Angeles, departing at 9:15 a.m.
really?
from Gate 5. Flight 5678 to San Francisco, departing at 9:30 a.m. from Gate 7. Thank you for your attention.
Really? Okay. Focus north. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kona. Kona traffic, runway 17 has been vacated, Kona.
Selamat datang ke
Yeah. After no, we don't have that. That's it. That's on an Airbus, isn't it? The after landing checks. APU the bus. Take a look at the scenery, ladies and gentlemen. That's Mauna Kea in the distance. The tallest peak in Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken. Thomas is there. Find ourselves a gate, shall we? It's next to Mr. Thomas Cook 221. Gate number 3 by the looks of it. Fortunately, GSX is lagging as usual. Cabin crew to some doors and slides, please.
Okay, Captain. I will take care of Kevin Crude's on torsion slice.
That bit more. Take a look at the design of the terminal there, ladies and gentlemen. That is so fancy. That is so beautiful. Local architecture, that is. There we go. On the dot. Brake set. 52 minutes of lock time. Leads, come on. Bus. 39 engines 1 and 2. Yes, on standby. 2000. Calculations off. Brake set, shutter chocolate fuel pumps off. Window heats. No, it should be probe heats, isn't it? Yeah, probe heats off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps up, no lights, parking brake is set. Engine started over, scots off, weather radar. Off. Shutdown checklist is complete. Reporting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kona. What's the name of the airport again? Sorry. Welcome to Kona's Ellison Onizuka International Airport on the island of Hawaii. Main island of Hawaii, that is. We'll be conducting a quick turnaround here before proceeding for our second destination this evening, which is Lihue on the other side of the archipelago. But before that happens, let's take some screenshots, shall we? Company traffic view-nya bagus banget, anjir! Company traffic radio check. Take a look at that angle. 2 Abel Jets MCC aircraft, one from Airbus, one from Boeing, that is. Really interesting indeed. Thomas is maybe AFK by the looks of it. By the way, this is the stock or the default Asobo Kona Airport, which comes with a SIM update 13, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look at that. Just beautiful. Let's do a quick tour around the terminal, shall we, if we can. Hopefully there is some decent interior or something. Just turn off the lens blur for now. Oh lord, people are going underground by the looks of it. There goes the terminal, ladies and gentlemen. This reminds me of Koh Samui in Thailand, isn't it? Or quite similar. Hawaiian Islands check-in counters will open 3 hours before departure, as you can see there. Some stalls. Some local drawings there, local paintings and scriptures. Oh goodness me. A bit laggy, fortunately. This is the check-in area by the looks of it. That's the landside part of the aerodrome. The pickup points. And the parking lot, obviously. You can see. And in some of the parking lots they have these solar panels which are pretty much double as roofings as well. And this concrete building here, I suppose this is like, I don't know, is it like part of the airport that's being renovated or something? I don't know, man. If any of you folks happen to know what's this massive concrete building, please do let me know. Or is it the cargo terminal? Maybe that's the cargo terminal. Okay. Right folks, I'll take a quick break for about 5 minutes or so. To the loo, obviously, as usual, whilst the aircraft is currently being deboarded here. And then we'll prepare for our next leg in this evening's live stream, this morning's live stream from Kona to Lihue. As usual, if there is anything that goes out of the ordinary, please do let me know through the live chat. I'll be monitoring the stream through my phone as usual. And fingers crossed, nothing bad will happen on our second leg this morning. Right folks, I am back in the flight deck. Okay, let's now prepare ourselves for our next leg in this morning's live stream, now from Kona to Lihue. Our block time is going to be about an hour and 15 minutes with an en route time of 46 minutes. And our cruising altitude, fortunately, is now much higher than the previous one. We will now be cruising at an altitude of 30,000 feet, that is. Much more substantial than the 19,000 feet cruising altitude that we had earlier. Follow the flight plan into VATSIM. Our new squawk will be 1370 according to Auto ATC. Sit back in and prepare ourselves for our next leg in this evening's live stream. 370, wasn't it? Transponder set on. Yeah, 1370 will be our frequency. Our transponder code, that is. Traffic. Okay. Init page. Route. Flight plan request from Kona to Lihue, that is. Set payload. Set fuel. And select route. For catering service now, I suppose. Let's refresh St. Tetkin's AI for our next leg this evening. Route uplink is ready. Uplink route into the FMC, ladies and gentlemen. Whilst the aircraft is doing its thing, let's do the same for Navigaf here. Abel 1712 will be our call sign. Departing out of runway 35. Onzu 1 RNF departure. That'll be for us. There we go. Activate the route. There we go. Alternates will be let's check. Hilo and Honolulu. PHKO and PHNL. Go. What's the performance? Let's reset the fuel use. Load it up. There we go. Cruising at level 300, that is. The what's the route winds as well. Should be uplinking, there we go. Wind uplinks, execute, forecast, uplink that as well. There we go. ISA aviation is 14 degrees centigrade. Good. Departure. Kona runway 35 via the Onizuka on departure through the Julie transition, that is. Good. Stand by for the N1 performance. Limits. Flight director scan come on. LNAV and VNAV can be gauged, as you can see. This is now nav departure after all. Heading 350, isn't it? 354, that'll be. Do the same things for the course lines. Take this one. Take this two. Reset the chrono. Alright, pre-flight checklist. Oh goodness me, I forgot to set the chocks. Did I? There we go. Haven't I? I'll remove the parking brakes for now, just to let the brakes to cool down a little bit there. Right, so pre-flight checklist: oxygen's tested 100%, left and right hand side. Navigation transfer and display switches normal. Auto window heats. On pressurization mode, select auto cruising at level 300 this time. Landing altitude will be 152 feet, that is set. Flight instruments checked. Parking brake released for now. Engine start levers cut off. Heading flight instruments heading 086 QNH, or altimeter rather, to 999. Parking brakes release, engine start levers cut off, pre-flight checklist is complete. And let's also inform Erica that we can start the boarding process now, I suppose. Hi Erica, I just want to let you know that you can start the boarding process now, thank you. GSX, as usual.
Okay, Captain. Starting the boarding process now.
We're boarding.
Welcome aboard our flight to Lihue. We are currently boarding and will be departing shortly. Please ensure your carry-on items are stowed properly and have your boarding passes ready. Thank you for choosing Abel Jets.
There goes the baggage conveyor belts and the carts slowly moving towards the right hand side of the 737-800. Alright, let's do the departure briefing, shall we? Fire up Navigraph. We will be departing on runway 35 at Kilo. In real life, the runway is currently being shortened due to some construction work, but in this iteration of the scenery, the default scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator, we can use full length. That is. So we'll just use the shortened runway distance, I suppose, just to make things more realistic, shall I say. Putting the performance tool. Let's use runway 35. Runway length is 2,134 meters for now. There we go. Import weather. AC not required. There we go. Yeah, we can still use takeoff to derate by the looks of it. Okay, so moving back to the charts again. We'll be conducting a full-length departure of runway 35 through Alpha 6. That means southerly taxi direction and pushback through Alpha 6. As you can see there. Apron control markings with black numbers. Okay. By the looks of it, these are some pushback positions that we can, we shall use in Kona, which is quite similar to the ones we had in Boston Logan, where the aircraft will be pushed, say towards point 3 or point 4, like that. Okay. Yeah, we'll be departing out of runway 35. Initial climb, let's say, is there an initial climb there? Oh, there we go, 5,000 feet. RNF1 is required, GPS is required, transition altitude standard across the USFA, 18,000 feet that is, for turbojet and turboprop aircraft only. Runway 35 climb on a heading of 354 to 548 feet. Then climbing left, turn direct to Onizuka. From Onizuka on transition, maintain 5,000. Expect further clearance to profile altitude 5 minutes after departure. So we'll use our chrono as usual. Standard across the USA, that is. Takeoff obstacle nose for 353, 1,606 feet from DR, 721 right of center line, 15 feet above ground level on 94 feet MSL. We get the MSA around the runway there is 14,000. The MSA around the runway there is 14,900 feet due to the presence of Mount Mauna Kea on the eastern side of the aerodrome there. Primary threats for the departure this morning will be pilot complacency, high terrain on the eastern side of the aerodrome, as well as pilot fatigue. In case that we have an engine failure or loss of control or wind shear before V1, as usual, we will abort the takeoff, exit the runway whenever possible, whenever practicable, stow the speed brakes, retract the flaps on schedule, and conduct the after landing procedure. In case those emergencies happen after P1, we will continue to take off, fly runway heading to 25 nautical mile away from the aerodrome, 25 nautical mile radius that is. Hold there, do right hand turns 1 minute legs before proceeding to return to Kona onto runway 35, that is this time, which is the correct runway, should I say. Papa Hotel Kilo Oscar is the IKO code. 354 is the course line. 354 at 25. There we go. Good. For the arrival into Hilo, let's just set that up now, I suppose. Make things much more easier and not as hectic as it was when we flew the first leg. ILS 35, Napua, do we have the Napua transition? Yeah, Napua. There we go, Napua transition. Let's give that. Let's change to the plan mode. Top controller Julie, Alana, Beko, Kiloa. And follows that this way, there we go. Napua. Good. Steady by for the N1 limits there. Flight directors are already on. Takeoff ratings. Takeoff 2. G rate 22,000 pounds gross G rates. flexing at 33 degrees centigrade. Flaps 5 for departure as always. Trims 5.15 units. Set. We'll leave the V-speeds for the next couple of minutes before we conduct the before start procedure. Alright, yeah, besides any of those, regarding the departure briefing, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns, Cynthia, my invisible first officer? No? That should complete the departure briefing then, ladies and gentlemen. Unit 62336, that'll be the new minimum, should I say. Boarding is almost complete. Thomas is still away from the keyboard by the looks of it. Company calling. Boarding is now complete by the looks of it as well. Well, yeah. Thomas will follow suit, I suppose. We'll just push back first before he does, I suppose. Boarding is now complete. Do the for start procedure, shall we? And there goes the conveyor belts. For start procedure. Anti-collision lights on. Just start on the left hand side. V speeds 38. No, sorry. 383844. Okay, should be the same. 44. Put that on the MCP. Set. Checked. Bells can come on. AP gen looks good. Real request for push and start. Pressure clearance is requested. Cabin crew, armed doors and slides, please. Okay, before start checklist, flight deck doors closed and locked.
Okay, Captain.
Fuel
chemical arm portion slides now.
7.5. The tons pumps are on standby. Doors are still open. Starting parking brakes. Okay, parking brakes are set.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Yeah, before start checklist, flight deck doors closed and locked. Fuels 7.5 tons. Pumps on. Passenger signs are on. Windows are locked, left and right hand sides. MCP 144354, 5,000 feet initial climb, that is. 5,000 feet, that is set. Takeoff speeds V1 138, VR 138, V2 144. CD pre-flight completed, rudder and aileron trims 0. Pitch stream 5.14 units set. Taxi and takeoff briefing completed. Anti-collision lights are on before start checklist is complete. Switching to Unicom now. Oh, sorry, the CTAF frequency 120.3 at Kona. Most of the music for push and start as usual. Be pushing back due south, then they'll be due south.
Release parking brakes, please.
Kona traffic Abel 1712 now pushing back from stand number 8 facing to the south, expecting number 35 for departure Kona. It's released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Set the chrono. Starting engines number 2, then 1 in sequence, starting engine number 2. Ya, baru balik dia.
Saya. Aku cepat. Aku Airbus.
Apa iya? 25% into fuel flow, right hand side engine. It appears that, say, intentions has broken up, so we'll just use the usual or the default Abel Jets Virtual Group safety briefing video. There we go. Start cut out number 1, sorry,
Hello
number 2
everyone,
stable,
I'm
starting
Operation
engine number
Falcon
1.
from Abel Jets Group. Welcome on board one of our aircraft that is part of our 3,000 airplane strong fleet. We're glad to be your airline for your flight today. Before we take off,
Engines rising, we've
please
got
watch
oil
the
pressure
safety
as well.
briefing video that will be provided by our cabin crew. Enjoy.
Please set parking brakes.
Running brakes are set.
Waiting your
25% into fuel flow. Cockpit to ground, we have a good engine start. You may disconnect.
In 2013, when we named this airline, we concluded that safety is our highest priority.
The sun is really shining now, by the looks of it.
Equipped with safety devices such as seatbelt, oxygen mask, and life vest. In accordance with the International Civil Aviation Organization, seatbelts shall be used when in flight. So whenever the seatbelt sign is lit, please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp to the buckle.
Number
And tighten
1
by pulling the
stable.
strap. You can undo your
Here's that.
seatbelt by pressing the
Launch time
button.
for departure, please. Engines on the bus. If you please can come off. Packs on. Propeats on auto.
tow truck disconnected. Bypass is removed.
Welcome to
Flight
Abel
controls.
Maintenance Facility. The MF
Ready.
is the world's leading
Full up.
in maintaining aircraft.
Pull down.
We have
Neutral.
this big
Full
hangar
left.
which able to accommodate
Full right.
up to 8
Neutral.
jumbos
Rudis.
at 380
Full
at
left.
a given time.
Full
This
right.
is the proof that we never
Neutral flight control
jeopardize
check
safety. Also,
completed.
we change the life jacket whenever an aircraft
On
is
the
entering
AT.
our facility.
Pin signal received on the left hand side there. Thank you very much for the service. Have a great one. What's this air conditioning? Zone temperature. It's bloody warm by the looks of it on the cabin, I suppose. Yeah, about 28 degrees centigrade there. Let's
In the event
pull
of
the cabin, I
emergency
suppose.
landing, please take a
Go.
moment to locate your life
Set
jacket.
the
It will be below your seat, under the seat in front of you,
cabin
or
temperature
under the
switches
bed
all the
for
way to
first-class passenger.
cool.
To use the life jacket,
All of those.
simply take
There
your
we
life
go.
jacket,
36
put it
fan.
over your head,
Also, all of
pass
those.
the strap around your waist,
Backs on
grip the
auto.
front and tighten it. There's a red tag and
Isolation
mouthpiece for
Falcon, yeah.
inflation
Yep.
and whistle to attract attention. Please
Clear that.
inflate your life
APU is
jacket
already
after
off.
leaving the aircraft.
Before taxi, checklist generators on, propeats on, anti-ice not required, isolation, valves on, auto engine start switches continuous, recall that is checked, auto brake RT, recall is just for the issues just with the air conditioning on the continuous cabins, quite warm,
Whenever
back
the
there, should
aircraft
be
lowers
good,
the oxygen pressure,
nothing
a
critical.
mask will drop from above.
Engine start
Put it on
levers,
your
idle
nose
detent,
and
flight controls
tighten
check,
the
ground
strap.
equipment clear on the
Oxygen
left
will
and
flow
clear
when
on
you
the right
brake.
before taxi checklist is
Secure your
complete,
mask
we'll
first
start
before
rolling now.
assisting others.
Kona traffic, Abel 1712 now taxiing to runway 35 via Alpha, holding short of Alpha 6 Kona. Start rolling. Go!
In 2020, we're the world leaders in aviation by number of aircraft by over 3,000 airframe divided into more than 10 child companies, including the Abel Pixel, Abel SAR, Abel Cosmos, Intercontinental, and many more. Also in 2020, we were the first to introduce the innovation of first Abel Jets living room, Abel Premium Economy, Abel Business, Abel First Class, and Abel Suite.
Thomas will be ready to push back anytime now.
Before we depart, please make sure all baggage is secured on the overhead cabin or under the seat in front of you. Since we've made safety as our priority, smoking isn't allowed on any part of the aircraft. Please deboard the aircraft if you need to smoke. Your aircraft is equipped with a life raft in case of emergency water landing. Please take a moment to identify your nearest emergency exit. The cabin crew is pointing.
Departure is going to be Onizuka 1 departure via the Chuli transition.
We are now nearing our departure time. Please switch your mobile devices into airplane mode now. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask them to our cabin crew. They will be more than glad to help you out.
Ada kata-kata terakhir Pak sebelum Pak Hikman di Satroni Gusu malam ini.
Dreams aloft. Have a very pleasant flight.
Oh, salah tempat ya. Oh iya, ini di stream ya lagi ya. Whoa. What was that? Did I... What was that? Did I put the toggle switch? Wow, that was insane. The toga mode suddenly engaged. I reset the FDs, I suppose. There we go. Recycle the FDs, LNAV and VNAV. There we go. I think I accidentally hit the toga hidden click spot there. That might be it. Okay, remove the IFA and the safety briefing video. We should be ready for departure anytime now. Cabin crew takes seats for departure, please.
Okay, Captain. Arming the chemical takes for departure now.
What? Cabin crew take seats for departure, please. TRA. Before takeoff, checklist
Captain, cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Flaps 5 for departure. Sorry, flaps 5. Green lights. Stabilizer train 5.14 units before takeoff. Checklist is completed. Back to Unicom. Kona traffic. Abel 1712 now, lining up on runway 35 via Alpha 6 Kona. What's the name of the seat again? Onizuka 1 departure, Chuli transition. Kona traffic, Abel 1712 departing on runway 35, Onizuka 1 departure, Chuli transition, Kona traffic. Get rolling, shall we? Rolling takeoff. Start the chrono 5 minutes after departure, and then we'll receive our final altitude clearance. 40% stabilized, set takeoff thrust. Thrust set indications are normal. 80 knots cross check, relieving forward yoke pressure.
V1.
Rotate. What an aggressive rotation there. Positive rate of climb, gears coming up. Off we go! Starting the left turn. LNAV, VNAV speed. Kona traffic, Abel 7012 airborne passing 2000 feet climbing to flight level 300, final Onizuka 1 departure. Kona last call. Flaps 1, speed track, flaps 1. Back up. Flaps up. Flaps up. Check. Trim the aircraft. Remember that the 737 is not equipped with any sort of fly-by-wire except for the spoilers, and that is only in the Max series. The NGs are all, you know, hydraulically powered with with mechanical standbys. So you gotta really trim the aircraft carefully there. As you can see, unlike in an Airbus where you know, can point the nose of the aircraft at the airframe, so and the fly-by-wire systems of the aircraft will automatically maintain the altitude. Alright, initial altitude restriction there, 5,000 feet. We will be cleared, presumed to be cleared, for our final cruising altitude 5 minutes after departure, that is. Okay, so Command Alpha, that'll be for now. After takeoff checks, engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, landing gears up and off, flaps up, no lights after takeoff checklist is complete. About 2 more minutes before we can climb to our final cruising altitude of flight level 300 this morning. Hope you're enjoying the live stream so far, ladies and gentlemen. On the other hand, Thomas should be pushing back already from Kona. Appears to be so. Yeah, the cloud layers are starting to dissipate now, I suppose. Yeah, look.
Company calling.
Oh, stand by. Go ahead, company.
Kamu dapat cruising altitude di berapa?
300.
Ulangi repeat.
300.
300 Roger.
Dirimu berapa?
28 2x0.
Kenapa di bawah aku terus ya?
Aneh.
5 minutes after departure. Set the final cruising altitude level 300.
Padahal aku copy itu mulu, terus ku generate.
Alt intervene. Apa mungkin ya? Oh, kamu A321 lah ya. Mesti kena performance-nya juga itu.
Nggak tahu ya. Bisa jadi.
Technically kan pesawatmu harusnya lebih ini, lebih berat dari tempat aku, Pak. Aku kan 738, dirimu 321, Pak.
Makanya. Itu dia.
Yolo. Funnily enough, the altimeter stops working there. Just try to restart Fly Live Studios. Hopefully this time it'll work properly.
On a traffic, Abel 645, lining up runway 35, departure via Onizuka, departure, Juliet Transition. On a traffic.
Did you just say Anito departure? Bukannya itu yang di Jakarta ya? Singapura.
Onizuka.
Anito Singapura, coy.
Onizu.
Bahaya lo ya. 10,000 feet, accelerating to our initial climb speed of 285 knots there. Let's do the chores.
Dear guests, we are now above the safe altitude, and you are welcome to use your electronic devices. Please ensure that they are in airplane mode. We will also be offering Wi-Fi service on board, so feel free to connect. After our snack service, we will be coming around with items from the Abel Jets shop. Thank you for your attention, and enjoy the flight.
What's the course line for the localizer at Lihue? Sorry, for the ILS approaching to Lihue. 349, that is not that different.
Toga SRS.
Buset, dirimu sampai Toga, Pak.
Biar ngebut.
Take a look at that, folks. The distance between the top of climb and the top of descent is just about 20 miles apart or so. Goodness me. 109. Yeah, that's frequency. VR station, Lihue, 1135. Was it? Yeah, 1135. Forty knots of tail in there should be pushing us through the skies easily. Just always very much appreciated. There goes the flyby view. Company calling on 123.210 MHz. Coba cek rupiah dong, Pak. Sedang terjadi kejadian pemancingan, Pak.
Going to Whiskey Alpha, going to Whiskey Alpha.
Cek. Cek headset ya, Pak. Take a look at the platform view of the 737, folks. That's just very iconic, isn't it? I mean, no one can mistake that for an A320, hopefully. Considering that there's an A321 just several miles behind us, which cannot climb as high as we had this morning, because he's weight limited. By the way, it's quite a busy live stream. Oh, sorry, quite a lively live stream, should I say. We've got more than 10 live viewers, according to YouTube here, which doesn't happen really often. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for stopping by in this live stream. I really appreciate your attendance and for your presence here. Hope you are enjoying it so far as we head out from from Kona to Lihue in the Hawaiian archipelago. Company calling on 123.210 MHz. Any updates on Whiskey Alpha, sir?
Company, I am still monitoring the Whiskey Alpha, and it doesn't look good.
Please report when there are updates 25 nautical miles from top of the set. Di Satroni Guso loh ya. It appears that there is a fishy activity that's currently happening at Whiskey Alpha, isn't it, Captain Siahat?
What's that? Repeat again?
I think there is a fishy activity that's currently happening in Whiskey Alpha.
Yes, very interesting. There's a fisherman I know that is currently fishing in the Whiskey Alpha area.
Hey, fam.
And it seems like she's fishing very interestingly now. I mean fish.
Flight level 290 already, ladies and gentlemen, we should be reaching our
Someone didn't
top climb.
read the rules, I don't know.
Almost DOD, we'll just do the arrival briefing now, ladies and gentlemen. Choose a lot of brakes, 3 laps, 30 for landing. You have control, Cynthia. Are you ready for the arrival briefing? Alright, so there will be no stars for us this evening. Sorry, this morning. We'll be tracking directly towards the ILS localizer then to Lihue. You're expecting the ILS approach into runway 35. As you can see there, the localizer frequency will be on 110.9 MHz. With a final approach course of 349 degrees, the platform altitude on the other hand will be 1,900 feet. The MDA is going to be 296 feet plus 40, makes it 336 feet.
We have now reached
The MSA minimum safe altitude around the Lihue VOR will be 3,500 on the southeastern side and 6,000. Sorry, on the southeastern side and 6,400 on the northwest side. Is someone teasing me? Through V-Pilot.
Thank you for your
That looks a bit.
attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
In case of a misapproach, we'll climb to 600 feet. Then we'll commence a right 10 to 3,000 feet on a heading of 110 degrees and outbound to the Lihue VOR radial 070, as you can see. Conducting a climbing right 10 to 4,000 feet. Direct to Lihue VOR and hold. TACAN on the EME equipped aircraft continue on the Lihue VOR. We are not TACAN equipped, but we are EME equipped. Means we can hold to creep. 12 miles DME from Lihue, continue climb in, hold to 3,000. This procedure is not authorized for arrivals at Lihue VOR on Big T15 Airways northwest bound, which we are not. Yeah. It'll be a standard 3-degree glide slope approach into Lihue. The MDA we have discussed about that, 336 feet that'll be. We are a category C aircraft. The RVR is going to be a half miles for all operating equipments. You're oh my lord, runway short. Company calling.
Go ahead, company.
Runway-nya cuma 1.900 meter, Pak.
Gak apa-apa, tadi 450 meter saya berhenti kok.
Bau-baunya manual max ya, max manual braking ya.
Benar.
Walawe. Jati. Altitude selected to 18,000 feet of level 180. That is the transition level in the USFA. We are planning to make it the runway through Delta. I think this is. It's a very short runway, folks. Just about 6,500 feet long, or not even 2,000 meters long. Make it through Delta, then Echo cross at Bravo, then into the parking stands. Sorry, Bravo, Alpha, Juliet maybe, and then into the parking stands there. Primary threats for this morning will be the short runway, high terrain on the western side of the aerodrome, pilot complacency as well as pilot fatigue. Besides any of those, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns, Cynthia? No? That should complete the arrival briefing. And I have control. Just use flaps policy, shall we? Full flaps landing. Cabin crew, we are reaching our top of descent.
Okay, Captain, we are preparing for descent. I'll make an announcement to the passengers shortly.
We're still halfway through our journey, but we have already hit our top of descent, ladies and gentlemen. That is indeed interesting. About 3 hours into the stream now, ladies and gentlemen. In case that you have just joined us this evening, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to like the live stream. It will greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel and go alongside with the YouTube algorithm, that is, and also supporting the community of the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel. You can also share your thoughts down beneath in the live chat and in the comment section as well once this live stream has ended. You can also share this live stream with your friends and colleagues in case you want to do so. And if you haven't done so, fellows, please also kindly subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for free. And don't forget to ring the bell just right next to the subscribe button so you will not miss any future contents that we will make in this YouTube channel. On the other hand, in case that you want to support us financially, you can also head over to our SushiBus page at www.sushibus.com/abeljetsgroup. Or alternatively, you can scan the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream. And any source of financial donations will be greatly appreciated, even the smallest ones. Some perks of being a financial supporter to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel and the PHLI airline itself includes your names being listed on the running text beneath, and other perks that you can check for yourselves through the SushiBus page, again at www.sushibus.com/abeljetsgroup, or alternatively through the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of live stream. And that is the PA for the second leg of this evening's live stream. I hope you're enjoying it so far as we descend down to Lihue for our final section of this evening's live stream. It's been quite a interesting one, should I say, considering that my wing hardwares are not currently working. So I'm fiddling with the FMCs, the autopilot panel, the MCPs, all using my mouse, which I haven't done in, I don't know, months, I suppose. It's just much easier to use a physical panel, isn't it? The tactile feeling of it. I mean, obviously when say it's financially justifiable to purchase one, I should say. And there goes another flyby view of the aircraft. And unfortunately, as you can probably see, the cloud layers are getting thicker here around Lihue. Company traffic reporting thick cloud cover across Lihue.
Roger.
And company traffic, the CTAF frequency for Lihue will be 118.9er.
Company calling. Company calling.
Go ahead, 123.210 MHz.
Landing runway berapa, guys?
Runway berapa ya? Dua-duanya pendek, Pak.
Ini ya, apa namanya? Nggak punya star dia ya?
VATSIM, no star detected.
Teknologi belum ditemukan aja.
Aku sih ambil 35. Last flight ke sana ada FedEx sekitar 3 jam yang lalu juga runway 35. And you know what, Pak? FedEx yang ke sana itu 767 anjir. Bayangin 767 landing di runway 1900 meter. $18,000 feet, let's go lower. 3,000 feet directly, suppose, to the usual platform height. Not platform height, but you know, the initial fixed height or altitude for an ILS approach. Info local QNH. Altimeter, sorry.
3004.
3004, that is check, thank you.
Itu ada apa itu, rame sekali itu.
Gak tahu pak, aku belum berani join pak. Critical 11, critical 11. 3004 set.
Critical 11 jualan kopi bukan?
Weh, itu employer saya pak, jangan dibicarain di sini dong. Right, passing 17,100 feet. Now checked on 1, 2, and 3. Approach checklist, altimeters 3004, that is checked. Approach checklist is complete. Standing by for the landing checklist. Yeah, 3,000 initially. SA rings, again we completely forgot about all of those. 35, 349 at 15, 349 at 10, 349 at 5. Check. There we go. Much better now. Yeah. That should do. Cover the traffic report airspeed, please.
Mach 0.737. Ironis banget.
What the? He's currently cruising at Mach decimal 737, ladies and gentlemen. That indicates the 73 reigns supreme over the A320 family. $12,000 feet. About 3 hours into the stream now. Ya, coba lihat nama callsign-nya United 482 di belakang kamu.
Standby. Aduh.
Palawe.
Gimana bacanya? Widih.
On stream Pak, jangan ini ya Pak, hati-hati offside Pak di sini Pak, ntar di ban.
Oh ya takut, ampun.
Nanti kena itu loh, apa namanya? Autoban.
Nanti nggak bisa dengar tutut lagi.
Gak bisa denger tutut lagi gara-gara Arkan.
Aduh.
Kapan itu kejadian? Udah lama banget ya. Lucu banget anjir. Tapi Doi pernah mampir ke stream kita loh Pak. Malah kangen sama orang itu aku jadi ya. Pushing 10,000 to the chose.
Aduh.
Doing the descent. Lihue should be somewhere beneath that cloud layers. Fingers crossed on that.
Gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Lihue. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away and ensure your seats are in their full upright position. Also, please fasten your seatbelts. We appreciate your cooperation. The weather in Lihue is currently a pleasant 75 degrees Fahrenheit with no clouds.
Oh, it's called
and no
Lihue,
precipitation.
not Lihue.
Thank you for your attention, and we will be landing shortly.
I suppose that's the English pronunciation. Is it correct? Lihue, I suppose. $8,500 feet. We'll pause the music momentarily. Cabin crew, 10 minutes to landing.
landing in about 10 minutes.
And,
report position, Pak Bel.
8 miles from waypoint Hupuk.
Roger.
Jack.
SPT.
240 knots. 1000.
Roger.
Jack. There goes the island of Lihue. AGS, no auto land. Okay, fair enough. Set this one to terrain, shall we? No, weather. This one to terrain. Approaching decel point. Decel point. Set the localizers now. 110.9. PME is active. It's alive. Counting down. 110.9. Standing by for the ident from the Morse codes. 15 miles, give or take. Flaps 1. Speed check. Flaps 1. India Lima, India Hotel, left and right hand side cross checked. If you were flying the yellow and blue airline in Europe, then we would have been doing the frisk check, that is, for the frequencies, runways, ILS identifiers, local approach identifiers or navigate identifiers and stuff like that. DME. Alright, let's switch to CTA, shall we? 120.3 megahertz. That is checked and set. No, 118.9 it should be. 8. Put that there. Aku pindah CTF ya Pak, 118.9
Roger, will go.
+5 please. What's it doing? Localizers live, glide slopes live. Three, 4, 9 on the final course. On the approach mode. Seal channel, 4 lock, glide slope captured. Command Bravo. This approach altitude was 4,000 feet, wasn't it? There you go, set. Lihue traffic, Abel 1712 established on the localizer, runway 35, we are 90 ME, Lihue traffic. On the speed brakes. Cabin crew, seats for landing please.
Okay, Captain. Preparing for landing in about 10 minutes.
Not 10 minutes, imminent probably. VREF's gonna be 142 knots, flaps 40 for landing. Speed brakes static by for the landing checklist. Remember folks, the runway is about 1,900 meters long, very short that is. We'll need to do auto brakes early and switch to manual braking early as well by the looks of it. 60 ME, give or take. And as usual, gear down, stand flaps 15 on 5. Yeah, this will do, gear down. Flaps 15 please. Land 3. 142. Letting checklist engine start switches continues. Speed brakes arm, letting gears down. Flaps standing by for flaps 40.
1,000.
Track unstable. Well, we'll just continue. Flaps 40 green light, letting checklist is complete. On profile, on the glide. .30 knots crosswind, disconnecting autopilot F control. Speed offset.
400. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
200.
Oh yeah, the crosswind's pretty strong.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Down, speed brakes up. Reverse as normal. $70 knots. 60 knots. Outer brakes disarmed. Manual brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lihue Airport. Whoa, 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 we are not stopping, we are not stopping. No, 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 no. Minus 120 feet per minute, ladies and gentlemen. We put at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lihue. We hope you enjoyed your flight with us today.
Oh, it took
Lihue is known for its beautiful beaches.
all of the runway
It is
length there,
gateway
ladies
to
and
the
gentlemen.
stunning Napali coast. Thank you for flying with Abel Jets. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. The local time here is 10:09 a.m. On behalf
Lihue
of
traffic
Captain
Abel
Asa Abel,
645
First
on
Officer Cynthia Schmidt,
final runway 35 for landing
If
runway
you have any connections, please
number
listen
2 for
closely.
landing behind the traffic.
Flight 1234 Honolulu departs at 10:30 a.m. from Gate 5.
Lihue traffic runway
And flight
35 is
578 to
vacated
Los
and Abel
Angeles
7012 now
departs at
crossing runway
10:45 a.m.
21
from Gate
via
7.
Bravo Lihue. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the westernmost island on the Hawaiian Islands chain. Clear left, clear right. Disengage the FDs, left and right hand sides. Use on the bus. Is that our citation longitude? I think so. Ooh, there's a Dassault Falcon as well. We've got this particular aircraft coming into MSFS
on shop final runway 353.
2020 by contrail, but the Falcon 50 that is, and there goes Thomas. Hopefully, oh no, that's just the windsock. I thought that was Thomas. Lihue traffic runway 21 vacated Lihue. Tickets. Transponder. Let's see. Thomas should be somewhere around there. The terminal is right over there, in distance. Take a look at the scenery, my goodness, that mountain range. That is just beautiful. That is just beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. The photogrammetry data here is absolutely stunning. That mountain as well ahead of us, that's just insane. "25 minutes of airtime, bang on," according to scene brief, that is. Very precise indeed. Check our brake temperatures. Not that bad actually, just about 140 degrees centigrade. Take Juliet here. Then we'll park ourselves into the sands. Let's just take that stand over there, I suppose. Stand number, I think this will be 7. Stand number 7. Let's take this one. Cabin crew, do some doors and slides, please.
Okay, Captain. preparing to slice the projections now.
Huh? What? Cabin crew, disarm doors and slides, please.
Okay, Captain, preparing to create a song, torch and slice now.
What? AI being AI. I'll do. Okay, stop the ET. 45 minutes available on time. T hold. Fleets on check. Weather radar off. Weather radar engines 1 and 2. I know. We set the MCP because this is our final leg in this evening's live stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Company calling.
Go ahead, company.
Info terbakar.
Apa yang terbakar? Stand by, set shocks. Shocks release, bug brakes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lihue International Airport on the westernmost sides of the Hawaiian archipelago. Reporting. What's the OAT currently? 26 degrees centigrade. We'll just connect the PCA, shall we? Start unit with ground power and the air conditioning unit as well. Fit on checklist fuel pumps off. Propellant off. Hydraulic panel set. Packs are off. APU bleeds coming off. Parking brakes released because we have shocks. Flaps up, no lights. Engine stop levers cut off, weather radar off as well. GPU on the bus, and we can power down the APU, as you can see. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lihue International Airport. The approach itself was quite stunning, wasn't it, folks? It's very scenic as well. Albeit that the runway is very short, and we used up all of the runway length there. Around 1,900 meters, give or take. It's just insane. How long have we been streaming this? About 3.5 hours, I suppose. Yeah, 3.5 hours, give or take. Alright folks, as usual, we'll do some screenshot.
Ini GFX Cool, jetway-nya tuh nyambung ke sisi kanan pintu pesawat, anjir, bukan sisi kiri.
Loh, kenapa jadi gitu? Impulse blowing down.
Anda bingung, saya juga bingung masalahnya.
Berarti dia nganter kargo, Pak, sama catering. Cek beacon light, Pak, masih nyala.
Kenapa?
Cek beacon lightmu masih nyala. That's just beautiful. Beautiful airport, beautiful scenery, beautiful approach as well. Very scenic one indeed. Di Indo gak ada scenery yang sebagus ini ya?
Nggak ada.
That's just gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at the mountain. We are now deporting the passengers as usual, and once we have deported all of the passengers, we'll dismiss Erica and her crewmates for the night. Sorry, the morning. Then we'll terminate live stream as per our usual stuff. Take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness me. This is basically real life, isn't it? And this, ladies and gentlemen, these graphical settings are on medium, give or take. Take a look at that. Almost like a real life.
Habis ini kita Honolulu Jakarta kan?
Seperti yang Anda pernah bilang ke saya, gigimu. Hey, look at that view, folks. Goodness me. Alright folks, in case that you are leaving us now, please don't forget to hit the like button. It will greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel and the community that is supporting it. Share your thoughts down beneath in the live chat as well as in the comment section once this live stream has ended. You can also share this live stream with your friends and colleagues in case that you want to do so. If you haven't done so, folks, also please kindly subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for free, and don't forget to ring the bell just right next to the subscribe button, so you will not miss any future content that we will make in this YouTube channel. If you want to support us financially, as mentioned, you can also head over to our SushiBus page at www.sushibus.com/AbelJetsGroup, or alternatively, you can also scan the QR code that is provided on the left-hand side of the live stream. And any source of financial donations to the Abel Jets Virtual Group, official airline itself, and the YouTube channel is greatly appreciated. In a few moments' time, the boarding will be completed, and we will dismiss Erica and the crewmates, as I mentioned earlier, with this stunning view of Lihue, or at Lihue to be more precise. Unfortunately, Lalu was not able to join us this evening because he had something else to do. So there is only the two of us, Thomas and I. President and CEO, that is. But yeah, it is what it is. Boarding is almost complete now, which means we can dismiss Erica and the crewmates momentarily. BTW, itu kenapa rame banget Pak di Visual Pak?
Kenapa?
Kenapa Whiskey Alpha rame banget baru ditinggal berapa puluh menit?
Asli bro.
Bahaya Pak Cik. Alright, deboarding is complete. For the passengers at least, we can now dismiss Erica and the crewmates. Oh Erica, I just want to let you know that you've done an amazing job with your crewmates this morning. Thank you so much for your hard work. And I'm looking forward for our next adventures in the white blue skies together. Until that time comes, stay safe wherever you are, and see you again. No.
Thank you, Captain Faza Abel. I appreciate your kind words. It's been a pleasure working with the crew, and we're all looking forward to our next flight together. Safe travels to you as well.
There he goes. With that, folks, I think we can slowly start to conclude this evening's live stream. First things first, I would like to deliver my credit to Thomas Cook 221, corporate president of Abel Jets Virtual Group, for attending this evening's crew flight, flying as the Abel Jets MCC A321neo on our right hand side, or A321XLR to be more precise. Unfortunately, we did not have any ATC from the Hawaiian ARTCC, considering that it's very early in the morning in the States, so that's very much understandable. And it's on a Monday morning, I suppose, there. Yeah, they're about 12, or more than 12 hours of time difference than my Korean time zone. So yeah, that is very much very much understandable. Oh, he's gone already. Oh yeah, folks, stay tuned in the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for our next adventures that might be together. For our next journey. Hopefully this Sunday we'll be taking the PMDG 777-300ER again, but now we'll be conducting a transatlantic journey, hopefully from Montreal to Paris, from Canada to France, that is, with a journey time, walk time for about 7 hours or so. Yeah, somewhere on Sunday, Sunday evening my local time, about 1200. No, Sunday afternoon my local time. That will be around 900. Sorry, no, 900. Yeah, 900 Zulu it'll be, give or take. All right, folks. Yeah, I think we're gonna conclude this evening's live stream. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe wherever you are watching this live stream from. Take care as well. This is Racing Falcon from Abel Jets Virtual Group signing out. Thank you so much for keeping our dreams aloft, and we shall see you guys in the next one, hopefully this Sunday. Until that time comes, stay safe and bye bye for now. Good morning. Oh, good evening. It's already 11 PM in the city where I currently resided, so yeah, night time. Bye bye.
It all started with a dream to connect the world, bring people closer together, as well as to diversify and unite the virtual skies. The day dawned crisp and clear at Honolulu International Airport. A maiden flight was going to take action.
Honolulu delivery, Abel 100 at seating 01, with information Alpha requesting IFR clearance to Hilo. Abel 100, Honolulu delivery, you are cleared to Hilo via Pale 3 departure, runway 04 left, squawk 1112.
Hilo ground, Abel Link 221, ready to taxi.
Abel Link 221, taxi holding point runway 26 via Echo Alpha.
Taxi to holding point runway 26 via Echo Alpha, Abel Link 221.
Abel 100, wind 22 degrees at
have their legacy etched upon the horizon. Gaining wisdom from the past, it was then time for the next generations to put their own footprints and leave their legacy in the virtual skies. A new era was about to begin.
From all of us in flight simulation communities,
we are wishing Abel Jets Group happy
10th anniversary.
Happy 10th anniversary.
Thank you for keeping our dreams aloft. Here's to another 10 years of making progress to connect the world. To the skies, stars, and what lie above all of them. Our real journey has just begun.